When we decided that we were going to start this company, the first thing that we made a determination that we were going to do is we were going to establish our own quality control procedures. And the reason why is because when we looked at the industry as a whole, we noticed that there was a wide gamut of people doing things differently. And what was really troubling is there were some really scary things out there with regard to what people were doing, focused more on speed to market as opposed to quality to market. And now you're seeing all kinds of things in the news and in other places that are a result of that. What we decided we were going to do is follow a particular protocol that demanded that the raw material manufacturers allow for blind inspections by IDLife. And then after that when they sent those raw materials to the manufacturer, that it went directly into quarantine and that there was testing done by both internal and external labs to make sure that the quality of the product was as good or better than the last batch that was sent to them. But more importantly, that it was free of any contaminants, that it was exactly what it was supposed to be, and more importantly, that it didn't have anything that it wasn't supposed to be there. And then it goes through single vat manufacturing so that we know that we're not getting cross-contamination during the manufacturing process. And at the end, guess what? It goes back into quarantine again. And the reason why is because we're going to test it again just to make sure that nothing happened during that manufacturing process, because humans are involved. And when humans are involved, mistakes happen. Not intentionally, not on purpose, but things happen. And we want to make sure that they aren't. Once we get those tests back, then we get something called a certificate of analysis, saying this is exactly what we said it was and the exact formulation that it's supposed to be, free of any contaminants. And IDLife releases that for distribution out to the IDLife facility. And when it arrives here on the dock at IDLife, just in case, we test it a third time. Why do we do that? Our family uses these products. Our children use these products. But most importantly, we want to make sure that the consumer is getting exactly what they paid for. We want to make sure in an age when people don't trust an industry anymore, that they can trust IDLife, because we hold ourselves to a standards that others just aren't willing to follow.